Ah, man. What is good, everybody? Yes, I am live. What's really good, everyone? KazamaFury here. Let's wait and see if anyone pays attention to my little old page. Under 500 subscribers. You know, somebody actually told me, hey, you sound bad. Because I was talking about Ciara. You know, how Ciara ain't no saint just because she lucked up and got Russell Wilson. Oh man, black women were mad at me. They were like, you sound dumb as a bag of rocks. This, that, and the fourth. This why you have hundreds subscribers because you trying to be like Tommy. I don't give a fuck about Tommy Sotomayor. I'm speaking the truth. You whores always see some fucking validation and some female who's washed up and done been ran through by a bunch of dudes. You see a success story with her Prince simp, and all of a sudden, you think that can happen to you. Yes, my dog, you can see his tail. He just walked in and out of frame. So, there's a lot of stuff going on. So, anybody watching tonight, join in. Let me know what's going on in the comment section. And welcome to the stream. I know these things I don't schedule them. I don't like putting a schedule to them because I have a lot of shit to do with my life. But I like doing this. But the thing is, I get busy. I'm tired from working 2 jobs. Today I happen to be off on job number 2. So I'm very good. I'm so good. So how's everyone doing tonight? You know, I wanted to get into this whole multi-console thing in a little bit because it seems like multi-console's a dying breed as I just purchased more games to add to this collection. Because I'd be damned if I handcuff myself. I'm not going to handcuff myself when it comes to games. If I want something and it's on a different console, I'm going to get it. What's the point? What is the point? Basically, of being pro Sony, pro Microsoft, or pro Nintendo. You know, people don't like games anymore, it seems. They like what they like, and they want the console of their choice to have everything and be dominant and rule the world. And I'm like, you know what? Competition makes the world go around. My friend Demetrius says it best himself. He's like, when there's competition, who wins? The gamers win. We win. When you just smother it out. This is why I don't like fanboys. Because fanboys preach narrow-minded rhetoric when it comes to gaming. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Are you fucking kidding me? Seriously? Really, you are? This is what you think. And whoever wins out of this console war, they're going to send you there checking them out? No. They're going to put out something new and predatory for you to buy. That's all they're gonna do. You're just another cog. You're just another cog in the fucking wheel of everything. But I don't know. I've been collecting a lot of things. I spent $16 today and 72-cent, tax. And I got 2 games I wanted to get. I got the GTA 4 and I got the episodes from Liberty City. You know how much these things cost together? This was, I don't know, one was maybe 5 and some change. Another one was, the main game was like $3. So if you are doing, yes, how you doing, Chris? Console wars are definitely immature. Grand Theft Auto 4 was fucking $3. This was 5. This was 10, which I can still play on my Wii U, even though I got the original Wii. But I'm not going to spend an extra $25 for the HD version. Like, why would I do that? This is the system it originally came out on, that and the GameCube. I'm not going to spend money on that. And the Wii is basically a GameCube with motion controls. The original one was. Hey, what's going on? Oh man, see, welcome guys. So, and I bought Prey also. Look how much the games cost now. Games that you want to get, games that you know that they okay, and you don't want to spend $60 on. Well, hang on, because they go down in price and they end up like this. So it's always best to hang on. Oh, I got the green screen on still, the green screen effect. So that's why you can see the Gen Kazama background as I move. I shut it off from the other feature. I thought I shut it off, but I didn't. But look at that. I'm gonna peel off one. It's $9.99 now. Look at this. It was $17.99 pre-owned originally. And what was it before that? Before they dropped, like, if you want to collect games, just collect them. And it was more before that. I can't see what the old sticker behind it was. What the old price was. Let's see. No, it was $17.99 and it was more. It just keeps going. I don't see why. I'm not gonna handcuff myself. If I want a game, I'm gonna get a game. I'm gonna get it for whatever system I want. Even for my Switch, which doesn't get much love because I only got like maybe 2 games for it. I gotta repurchase this one because this one here is just an empty case because somebody, remember I told you somebody stole my Switch? Well, guess what was inside the Switch? Getting this one again eventually. I'm gonna buy it tomorrow. Basically, I was waiting for my points to kick in at GameStop so I can use it off for pre-owned games. So I'm gonna purchase it more than likely tomorrow or this weekend again because it is dope. Like Super Mario Odyssey is the game. Basically, like, you know what? That's gonna be the first game I buy, and sure enough, it was the first game I bought when I bought the Switch and stuff. But I was so close to beating it, and it got stolen. You see? Yeah, you had to go do special methods. But they easier to remove than the old stickers from EB Games. Those things were difficult to remove. This is a lot more fresher. So I like being multi-console. I like having a collection. Sue me. This is what I say to a lot of the Sony ponies, the Xbox, and the Switch bitches. You know? And I say that it's a difference between being a fan of a console and being obnoxious and being mindless about what you collect. If I just wanted to buy everything, I'll just buy everything and stuff. These games here, I'm kind of backlogged because I have so much to play. But once I get everything narrowed down, I get my one job in the EMT field, do my 12-hour shifts, one on, one off. I have a lot of time to play this, and it's just I'm setting up myself to have things to play and get to it. And you always ask for a game. You like, for case in point, today I walked into the EB in Bayonne, New Jersey, and I saw Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess that I wanted. I already checked the app and it said it was $9.99. Okay, and once I did that, I was able to go in and I saw a case that was their generic case. They have it written on the side, and I left that case right there, and I just went directly to the cashier and asked him, do they have it? And he looked in the drawer, and you found one with the book, well, with the box, the original box. So you gotta know how to work these things. Like, if you see a game on the wall that has the generic case in GameStop, always ask, because they're going to their drawer and they might pull out one that has the case on it. So just a little tip. I learned that from shopping there all the time. But what are you guys playing right now? What system are you playing? Or if you own multiple systems, what systems do you play? Let me know in the comment section, you know. Instead of me sitting here talking my head off and stuff. I appreciate you guys watching and coming into the live streams. So, yeah, let me know what's going on. What you play. Strategic Productions. What's going on? I'm good. I just was doing this because I lately have been seeing a lot of like the Sony fan base and the PC fan base right now have been really, really getting under my skin, and I'm multi-console and stuff, and I see it like I was telling people, I was telling them earlier. It's, to me, it's very immature how people how do you say that, they cape for this they cape for Sony as if Sony's paying them. Just because Sony has the better first party games and stuff, you be told, oh my god, Sony is this, Sony is that. It's the same thing with PC people. The PC is the master race. You gotta see some of the memes I've found in it. It's some of the most annoying shit I've ever read. And we're grown men and women. We're grown men and women. Why are you acting like that over a fucking console? Like, you win nothing. Alright? I mean, in the past generation, I was a big Xbox fan. 360. That's why I own more 360 games, because they had better games. I just went out and bought the games. I didn't say fuck PS3. I'm not buying shit. PS3 sucks. As you can see, I have both of them. I do my live streams. When I was doing my Chrono Cross and anything, I was playing it for my PS3. So, like, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's something today. Maybe I'm just old school. I don't get it. And you said there's nothing currently out there that I want to play. So I'm waiting for Bloodstain for the PS4 though. Yeah, see, it's nothing. So you just taking a dive back. You're just sitting back. And strategic, you said I'm playing on PC and PC, PS4 and PSP. Been playing Dragon Quest 11. Oh, and Symphony of the Night. Oh, that's a good story. Somebody gave me this game, but they didn't give me the proper box. They didn't give me the proper box to it, but give me 1 second. I think I might have that. I need the proper box to it. But yeah, I do have that. It was the greatest hits edition they gave to me. I want to get the proper box for it. The proper, like, book and stuff. Sometimes you can find people selling just the books and the case online. What's going on, Blah Man? And it's in pretty decent condition, you know? But I got that. But I've been buying a lot of games lately for my collection that I want to get around to playing. I'll show you guys a little bit more of it. I don't know, talking to my friend every day has gotten me into RPGs pretty heavily. You like, yeah, Symphony of the Night is pretty dope. You know, you play this Alucard, they stripped him of all his powers, and you gotta you gotta build yourself back up, but you come in initially with all your powers and you get stripped down, and then here we go. I'm trying to get rid of all this stuff clicking on my thing. Come on. Oh my god, it's blocking my view. Alright, so look, this is, you said you have to discover all the hidden runes to get to the true ending. Alright, I gotta finish playing it, but I've been on that RPG thing where it comes to Squaresoft. This before Enix. They bought Enix because my friend educated me that Enix was Dragon Quest and Dragon Warrior, but then when they merged with Square, of course, you know, it's under one company. So yes, exactly, strategic. PC is awesome, but the fan base just is so fucking obnoxious. But here we go. Here we got Final Fantasy VIII, which, true story, they lost the source code to this allegedly. I'm starting to think allegedly, they just don't want to port it. How do you lose the source code to your own game? Final Fantasy VIII, very good condition. Boom. I know the system's different. It's a draw system. My friend tells me that they use a really bastardized version of it. I got this greatest hits one, pretty pre-owned. Final Fantasy IX. And then Chrono Cross, which you see me play, I think a couple weeks ago, Chrono Cross. But I went and bought a Chubby Jew case. But check this out. I had this game and I let go of it like an idiot, but I was able to get it for a really, really good price. Boom. Yavabina, hey, what's going on? And I was able to get this for a good price. So boom, that's it. I was able to buy another battery for my Wii U so I can finish playing this game eventually. This one here. You know, of all the port begging I've been hearing for Persona to come to the Switch, nobody talks about this game. This right here is truly a hidden gem, and I ain't saying that on some Metal Jesus Rocks shit to try to get you to buy a piece of shit game that I'm secretly selling online. You know, this actually is $24.99. You can still find it on the Wii U in certain GameStops. So this was a game that went underappreciated on the Wii U because the Wii U didn't have a large fan base. So why aren't the Nintendo fanboys asking for this game to come to the to come to the Switch? They're asking for Persona only because Persona is on Sony predominantly. Alright? But they're not into the Shin Megami Tensei series. The Shin Megami Tensei series has still been on the 3DS. Persona Q2 on the 3DS. But you automatically want Part 4 because it was a hit on the PS4. What's up, bro? Yep, he said because it's harder. Yes, exactly. I was telling somebody in the store today. They got a young guy who sold me these games today in I'm so old. GameStop about it, and he was like, I'm hoping that they got some announcement to 26 that it's going to be Persona on the Switch version. I'm like, yeah, and I'm going to see everybody who's used to jumping on toadstools. I'm going to see how they quit on this game. Why do you think Fire Emblem don't sell as much as it should on the Nintendo Switch or Nintendo formats? Because once your character's dead, they're dead. Okay? They're not ready for that. Let me read the comment section. Let me see. You love strategic. You say you love strategy RPGs. Yeah, that's why I love my Shining Force games. I love this guy. Chris, you say I remember going into getting the Wii on you only for Fatal Frame 5. Wow, that's a rare one. Probably shouldn't have done it, but yeah, you could have got it for this game though. If you was gonna get any other game for it, you could have got this. It came with the original Bayonetta that was only on Xbox and 360. 360 and PS3. You could have got this. This is why I bought the Wii U, to be honest with you. Because when I found out that Bayonetta 2 was only coming to Nintendo because of money reasons and the Platinum games, it didn't do as well as it should. Bayonetta was a great game that didn't do as well as it should. Nintendo was like, oh, okay, we'll save the series for you. And that's how this got here. And I was like, you know what? Oh no, I wasn't like, I actually bought a Wii U because I was going to buy one anyway. But this made me definitely buy one. And then it came with it. For those who were Nintendo fans who never got to play the original, you're welcome. You got this edition right here and you was good to go. You know? And yes, it came with that. So if you was a Wii U owner, you had both Bayonettas. And I bought a new battery pack, so I'm back in business. I don't have to keep it plugged in, and it won't die on me quick. I got a new Wii U pad battery. They easy to install. All you need is a little screwdriver. Open it, pull it, unplug the old battery, plug the new battery, and put it back in and screw it back. Very simple. Didn't need that. So let me see. And I went out and I finally bought a lot of first party games on the Wii U because they went down in price. Because it's good to get them for the most part for the Wii U because with the exception of Breath of the Wild. Because Breath of the Wild, they still want $40 for that game for the Wii U version. You know? You said you died a fuck ton of times at the QTEs. Yeah, sometimes you gotta pay attention. It's like that with remember Resident Evil 4, especially the knife fight with Krauser, or when you throw the knife at the little guy, and then this dude turn around and throw it real quick. If you're not quick, you get thrown it right in your chest. Or when you tied up with Luis and the dude come in and he about to chop you with the axe and stuff. So you have to pay attention big time in those games. You know? So I got my collection there. There's a couple other things I want to get too. Like what, I already asked earlier, Demetrius, what you playing right now, man? Because I asked him earlier, like I was asking everybody what they're currently playing. Because there's a couple things I want to get into. Maybe, I don't know. I gotta work tomorrow. I work both jobs tomorrow, so I can't get mad and drink and play Shinobi like I was doing last time. And y'all was loving that, cause you know what music I'm gonna play to get me into an angry mood. Shall I go and play it right now? No, I'm not. No, yeah, I know it was coming. It's one of Demetrius. It's one of your favorite soundtracks. You know. Oh man. But like I was saying earlier, I was ranting basement time exactly. I don't know, those MIDI horns, but like I don't know, it makes me laugh so hard every time I think about it, because I'm like he put the middle finger. Oh man. But thank God, if you bought the remake of Resident Evil, that's not in there, so you'll be okay. You'll be definitely okay. It's only the director's cut where that came out, and I was like, why did they change that? They're like, wow, this that's not creepy enough. We need something that's clown creepy. Yeah. That's what we're gonna do. Hey, what's going on, Nemesis? How you doing? So they need something creepy enough, and we need the clown horns. And it sounded like they was playing the clown's funeral. Or what did someone say in the comment section before on the video? It sounds like all the adults from the Peanuts are having the orgy. So that's a good one. But yeah, I can't do the console thing. I can't do I can't be loyal to one console. I just can't. I really can't. I tried in the past, but I just couldn't, because I was like, okay, this game back then I was like, they was like, this game is only available on PlayStation 2. I was like, okay, I'll buy PlayStation 2. That's how quick it was. Oh, the Xbox came out, and here we have a demo unit in our store. Here's this new game called Halo. Oh, and I was like, I played it for a little bit. I was like, what else I'm like, this game's dope. What else they got? Oh, they got this, that, and the other. Okay, I'll give it a try. I'll buy this one too. And to this day, I still have it. Like, as you can see, I have my Sega Saturn. The only thing I don't have right now is a physical PS2 and a PS1. I'm more than likely getting Mortal Kombat 11. I'm still trying to figure out which console I'm going to get it for. More than likely, it's going to be for the PS4. I'm going to get it for. But you know what I want to play hands on to see if it's good or not? The Switch version. Just for curiosity's sakes. I want them to have it. I want to look, can I borrow yours real quick? Do you have an open copy in the store? I'm going to test this out right now. I would bring my Switch to the fucking store and play that, because I'm not risking paying $60 for it. Like, I just can't. He said, fuck this Switch. Really? I'm not about to miss out. Yeah, because I can't do brand loyalty. Brand loyalty don't get you nowhere. There's a lot of toxic, a lot of toxic fanboys out there. Now, if you like one console over the other, so be it. You can live in peace with the other ones existing. But there's people out there who their entire platform is dedicated to being pro Sony or pro Microsoft, and then there's people who are pro and they still own the other consoles. Then we got people out there like Porter Rock. I can't stand that motherfucker. I cannot stand him because his Twitter presence is just the same toxic bullshit. It's the same bullshit. I'm so like over it, and he is just one of many. Like, I can't, like you can say, look, you can have a channel that's pro this, pro that. You don't even have to have a channel that's pro console. You can just be a avid Sony fan, and if you do a live stream, you play your games from that system and just shut up about it. But no, they act like they getting money, they getting that paycheck from Sony. Sony don't give a fuck about you. At the end of the day, none of these companies really care about you. They care about keep you just satisfied so you can keep buying their shit. Yep, everybody's a pony now because everybody want to be on a winning team. You know, everybody want to be on the winning team. Like somebody, I got my first downvote on my video I put out about the Xbox One S all digital, and I was like, here comes the ponies. I was waiting for somebody, but they just downvoted. Nobody gave me crap in the section. You know, because I block certain words. They probably like, you stupid nigger, or this, that, and the other. And I'm like, that's all you got? You know? That's how they be today. Like, somebody told me, you know, go back to Africa. Go back to Africa. I was like, nigga, I'm born in America, motherfucker. I don't have no African parents. Get out of here with that shit. It's retarded to me because most of these niggas they own everything, but they will say and do a lot of shit just to get a fan base. Oh, about the censorship thing, Nemesis, that's Sony that's doing that. Microsoft was like no comment on it, on Sony thing. Nintendo was like, as long as Nintendo kept it gully. Nintendo was like, we trust the ESRB. We trust them, not Sony. Sony was like, they stepping in, and now if you're gonna stifle creators, like look at Devil May Cry 5 when you rescue Naked Trish. Like the PS4 version kind of covers up like her lady in certain places, whereas the Xbox One version didn't. You saw a naked ass. Not like I'm looking, but people online have brought that to everyone's attention. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, I know. Well, that's how it is. That is how it is. Like, they doing, Sony did the censoring on that. And I'm like, that's their future. And somebody brought up a point, like my friend in the comments, Demetrius, he brought up the video, how that censorship thing was convenient, was spoke about. It was like, hey, check it out. This is the PS5 specs. What we got here, we have this. It's going to have this GPU RAM and this RAM and that RAM. And by the way, we are doubling down on our censorship. Have a good day. That's how they did it, basically. Yeah, I mean, like, it's rated, and Nintendo of all people, toadstools and mushrooms, said, look, we trust the ESRB. I guess that's how it goes. The it's ESRB. We trust them, the rating board. And sure enough, they're letting it damn, they're sending me stuff. I'm getting email on my damn watch about it and stuff. They say iPod refurbished. Oh, because I'm looking to get the iPod, so they knew in my search engine what I was looking for, and now they telling me and stuff. You know, I don't get it. I really don't. You say you deserve more subs. Well, I don't know if I really do deserve it, because I'm I'm not like I'm not gonna do my videos like this. Hold on a second, guys. Pretend like these are glasses. Pretend like these old things are just regular glasses, and pretend like I got a flat top. Like it's like narrow up here. I know I'm bald. I'm bald. You can clearly see I'm bald. But pretend like I got a flat top. I'm gonna be like this. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the live stream, and we're gonna talk a lot of days. We're gonna talk rumors about the Switch and everything. And there's rumors that Best Buy has leaked the information that Persona 5 is coming to the Switch and stuff. We had a lot to unpack here in this video and stuff. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not doing that to get a bunch of subs. Yeah, they said Cyberpunk is gonna have all that stuff in there, and that's gonna be a problem. And if that is a problem, you're gonna have to buy it on the PC or on the next Xbox. Plain and simple. And yeah, Demetrius, you know just who I'm talking about. You said do it as a character. Yeah, I'm gonna do it as a character. I'm like, I need something here. I have a hat on. I'm gonna have a pretend like this is a the Cappy from Super Mario Odyssey. Hey everybody, what's going on there? We have new games. The new Nintendo games are coming very soon, and we're gonna do all this, and we're gonna talk about all this information. The rumor is that there's gonna be a secret direct coming right now. Remember when that natural disaster hit Japan? Natural disaster, it's disaster. People lost their lives. Power is out. And toxic Nintendo fanboys were on social media yelling at Nintendo. I'm like, don't you have any decency, any respect for the people who are going through some things, who don't have no power, who may have lost a loved one? Are you to a tsunami? Are you fucking kidding me? But tell them in the comment section, Demetrius, who I'm talking about when I do this. Hey everybody, welcome to the streams. I'm OJ. I just told you who it is. I'm OJ and stuff, and we're gonna talk about some games. We're gonna talk about things coming. Persona 5. Every other video, Persona 5 coming to the Switch. Secret direct. Is it going to be Persona 5? And the Joker, he has to be coming to the Nintendo Switch because Joker was in Super Smash Brothers. And he's not the only one who talks like that. I'm like, why every brother that does Nintendo content does that voice? What's the other dude the other day that you linked me to? I forgot. Was it Kofi or was it somebody else? I'm trying to figure out. And then we got the one dude who does Nintendo stuff, and all in his comment section, all in his links, all in his thumbnails, he's always like this. Then like yesterday we had the Mortal Kombat 11 Switch gameplay reveal, and you'll see it in the background, and his reaction is always a face like, every thumbnail has his face like you see the overacting they doing? I don't overact. Do a more nerdy voice. Or I can say, hi everybody. Welcome. I'm Dreamcast guy. Oh man. Oh, why you call yourself Dreamcast guy and you a Nintendo Switch fanboy? Like, come on now. I haven't learned anything good about the Dreamcast from your channel. I have not learned anything good about the Dreamcast at all from the Dreamcast guy of all people. I've learned more from the game historian than I've learned from the Dreamcast guy when it comes to games. I like Game Historian because he actually will go and buy that. He will use whatever Patreon support he does have, and he will acquire the stuff and he will review it and talk about it. Like, for example, about the Nintendo disk drive for the Famicom, the disk drive, he talked about why it never made it to America, because it broke. He was like the ribbon inside of it, like the rubber band broke, and it was too problematic of an issue. That's why back then, like I say Mario, I know it's Mario. It's my accent, Jersey accent. Super Mario and a couple of Legend of Zelda all had that disk drive to help you save the game and everything. But they realized at the last moment it wouldn't work. I learned this from Game Historian. So they did the thing where they put the battery inside the cartridge to help with the memory. They found a way to condense it down, the memory or whatever, and the game save and stuff. They found a way to condense that into the cartridge using the battery. Let me see. 1 minute he's a Sony pony, next minute he's a Nintendo deep throater. He's a troll, but I must admit he's funny at times. Yeah, well, that's what they doing. But you said Moonface? Oh, you talking about Dreamcast guy. Crater Face. Dark Side of the Moon. I just don't like, and especially gaming with Leppy, man, Gamester pulled his card big time. How you e-begging? Why are you online? You e-begging for Patreon money for your surgery? Why are you e-begging for that? And then when somebody calls you out on it, you say you start to without saying the N-word, you say, see, that's the problem with people from the ghetto, them idiots from the ghetto. Like Soulja Boy, like what Soulja Boy had to do with it? That brings it. I bring that up because Leppy said something low-key racist like that, and then remember what Dreamcast guy said when he was talking about the Soulja consoles. I just have to talk about how stupid this boy is. This boy, you call the black kid, you call Soulja Boy like boy in the derogatory term, and I commented on it, and he ended up changing it. We're gonna have to. But when I went and saw it again, I just needed to talk about how stupid this kid really is. I'm like, exactly my point. You knew what you said. You just realized you didn't think your subscribers knew what you said. You didn't think we were smart enough to catch on to your bullshit. Yes, 360 online days. You know, they see my picture with my side profile and like an amber tone and stuff. Nigger this, nigger that, and I'm like, see me in public, pussy. Oh yeah, you always talking about see in public. You talking real tough. I'm like, you the one calling someone the N-word. You calling someone nigger. I'm like, your mother wasn't complaining last night, motherfucker. You want to talk like that? You know, and there's a lot of our Xbox gaming partners who were white, and they never gave me that problem. A lot of them was telling them to shut the fuck up. But that's how ugly it's become. I don't know if it's still that toxic, because I don't really do, especially in first person shooters. It was really awful, you know? Even, you know, it was bad to the point that G4, when G4 TV was around, and the show with Morgan Webb and what's the other guy name? They was like, This Week in Internet, like they was making fun of how awful it was. I mean, I hate it too, but it's something that's, unfortunately, it's something that's live and prevalent in this country. And you can't have an opinion on something, like, especially, you really can't, about it. Like gaming, they just think you're an idiot. They see this and automatically think you're an idiot. And I'm like, hey. Let me see. You and me got to go on the live stream sometimes. People mess you about it, and they said they were wondering if we were going to do another one. Yeah, we're going to do another one, definitely. We are. I mean, I already did one with Spook Who Sat by the Door Powell. That was a good one. That one, yeah, I enjoyed doing. I enjoyed doing it with you too, Nemesis. we definitely gotta do one again. It's just that I've been so busy doing a lot of stuff. This was like impromptu. Like, you know what? I went to the store, bought me 4 games for $16, came back home, and I was like, you know what? I got enough time and stuff. Let me get online and go live. I don't necessarily have to game or anything. I wasn't in the mood to game anything, but I was like, let me just get here and just talk. And that's what I ended up doing. Yeah, X-Play was the show. Exactly. Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb. It was funny. She recently showed up on the Up, Up, Down, Down video with Xavier Woods. I forgot where he was, and Morgan Webb was there. I was like, oh, everybody's like, holy shit, Morgan Webb. Like, in the comment section of the video. Yeah, you said you were trying to pull a Jay and Silent Bob. Yes, on Strike Back, when they went to everybody's house who was talking shit and beat the fuck out of them. Even a little kid. Well, he pulled the kid out the door, and Jay just like roundhouse kicked him. I was like, holy shit. They beat up a priest. They beat up a couple people. That shit had me rolling. And yeah, like, speaking of racist remarks and racist shit, look at, I stopped playing Crazy Taxi over that bullshit. Cause that BD Joe character was a Sambo. He had big lips. Oh, you gonna love these. I'm like, oh, hell no. No. No, 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 no. Took the game out. I was like, god damn. Alright. I will, Nemesis. X-Play had and I like a segment that X-Play did when right after EA pulled that bullshit and bought the NFL exclusive license, which shut out 2K from making NFL games, and they said, well, this was Madden 2006 has this, that, and the other, and you know, now that they are the exclusive license of NFL, they have this in here. And they got this feature also, and like, and you see someone like stole that shit. You see a face come up like a Madden with a dummy mouth. It come up like stole that shit, because they talking about from 2K5. Like, stole that shit too. And then this feature here, stole that shit. Like, it was one episode they kept talking about. They was making fun of the fact that Madden, after they bought the exclusive NFL license, they stole so many game features from 2K5. It was ridiculous. Yeah, fuck EA for that. I remember the uproar when San Andreas came out. Everyone was bitching because CJ was black. Yo, they were bitching. You had to see what they said to Candace Patton, who plays Iris on the Flash TV series. They actually put up screenshots of it. To Grant Gustin, the guy who plays Barry the Flash, he's like, how do you feel having to kiss that nigger? Because Candace Patton is black, and Iris West in the comic book is a white woman. It looks like Mary Jane, and I'm like, oh my god. Or when Hunger Games came out, they already told you in the comic. They explained in the book that Rue was a black girl. They said she had dark skin and curly hair. And it was like, oh my god, I just so upset because I found out Rue was a nigga. That's what they said on fucking Twitter about Hunger Games when Rue, the young girl Rue, the beloved character Rue, was revealed. But in the book, they described her as being black, of black descent. I'm like, this is so fucking disgusting. This is disgusting. This is the shit we deal with all the time. And CJ was the first GTA that actually had character and personality. Yeah, San Andreas. But everybody drowned that out because of the whole hot coffee scene. And even though it was, you know, it was graphically limited and you can't really see nothing, just the thought that they actually put fucking into the game and stuff had me dying and stuff. They actually put that into the game. And there's Easter eggs to San Andreas inside Grand Theft Auto 5. They actually put Easter eggs to that, to CJ and stuff. And they say if you find these if you find all these pieces and stuff, you can solve a mystery from San Andreas. When this girl was murdered, you can solve her murder. Like, you can do that in Grand Theft Auto 5, since it takes place roughly around the same area. And the fact that you can get fat if you ate too much, you can get more muscular and all that stuff. I like that part about Grand Theft Auto San Andreas and stuff. And I just bought part 4 today in order, and the downloadable contents. Lost in the Damned and Ballad of Gay Tony. This cost me $5 maybe, and this cost me $3. This is why I'm buying physical media right now that I want, while it's a good price and stuff. Because years from now, when we're playing on an all digital box, I'm gonna have one of these things still up and running over here in my vintage collection. Well, it's gonna be vintage very soon. You know how things are going. You say, did you hear about the rumor about the RE3 possibly? Yes. And there's one reason why I wouldn't mind RE3 Nemesis being outsourced. I'm gonna explain to you the company that's doing it. The company that's doing it is I just had their name on their tongue. The rumored company is what's the one name? Something Blue. They handled Shadow of the Colossus games. They remastered and rebuilt those games from the ground up. Hey, what's going on, Legendary? Yeah, I'm gonna need a new shelf soon. I still got some room down here. I got almost two completely free shelves, but I just bought this like a couple of weeks ago. This was to compensate my collection, but these games are dirt cheap. Bluepoint. Yeah, Bluepoint. Yes. Bluepoint. Them. They handled that. If they are the ones handling this, I will be okay with it, because they said this game's supposed to be out next year, this RE3 thing. You know why they doing the outsourcing? Because they're working on Resident Evil 8, more than likely. So they need another company to step in and do this one. And Bluepoint would probably be a good choice. Yep. And who was working on Final Fantasy VII initially at first? It's a mess. The remake is a fucking mess, man. The whole status behind that. So yeah, I picked these up today. Total came up to $16.72. We got Twilight Princess, the original. Prey for the Xbox One, which was $10. These games alone were $20 all together. $10 each. And then this was $5, this was $3. Went from $28 to $16.72 with that promotion. You said, yeah, Nomura. See, Sakaguchi, if he would have stayed, I don't know, but they were gonna bastardize his vision. I think that's why he left. Hey, what's going on, Organic? How you doing? I was just doing a live stream, just talking about different things. I'm glad that I enjoyed the live stream you did with Solange. You guys you come from two different backgrounds, two different lives. You have two different opinions on it, but like he said, y'all can sit there and y'all can talk, y'all can hash it out and talk about certain things and respect each other's differences, but yet unite over common things. That's the kind of things I like when I hear live streams, because like you both said, you both were jumping. Like, there's a lot of content creators that sit there and they yell at each other. We have grown men cursing out women and cursing out each other. They have thugs on live streams, literally thugs and woman beaters on live streams, getting loud and trying to educate people. You're not educating people, you're just yelling and talking your nonsense and your ignorance. And it's funny that these content creators who are anti-black male turn out, these black women who are anti-black male turn out to be in the clutches of these thug dudes, but yet the everyday guys are lame. or he's an educated lame, or he's this and he's that. And I'm like, there's definitely a mental deficiency. But what can you do? You know? I don't know what to even do. Like, this is why I avoid them. I was telling my friend today at work, there's one black woman there who hates my guts for no reason at all. She can't stand me for some reason. I catch her looking at me all dirty, and I look dirty at her back. I'm walking. It's a funny story. I'm walking through the door. You know, I do maintenance and housekeeping. I got my garbage can with me, and I'm dragging it like this. I have the garbage can like this. You hear the noise, and I'm walking with it like this. And then I see her at the machine, the copy machine and stuff. I'm already back turned to me, and I just gave her a look of disgust. And then I'm still looking like over my shoulder at her, and I'll see her look at me with that same look, and I made eye contact with her. I cannot stand this raggedy bitch. Yes, I call her that because her hairstyle looked like it was rolled in firecrackers and lit. And then she just came to work like that. She just had a really nasty attitude. And when I was studying to be an EMT, one of the other ladies, the other black women who was supporting me and helping me, was like, look, you're going to sit here, you're going to do that. I'm about to quiz you on that. You're not going to sit here. The lady I'm talking about, her name, I forgot her name. I don't even want to mention her name. But she's like, you're not going to sit here and do it here next to me. I'm like, you raggedy. Yes, I keep calling her that. You know, I keep calling her that because I don't understand they're your worst enemy, and it shouldn't be that way. They should be your biggest cheerleader. They want us to support them. They want us to protect them. And they don't even mentally support them, man. Like, that's what we need. Black men, definitely, men in general, need that mental support from their significant other or from their women. And you can't even get that. You can't even get that type of support. That don't make any sense to me. You said all brothers who work, go to school and mind their business, are single. Yes, that is true, kid. That is true. I am single. I was talking with her, and I took what you said to me, kid, in your video, not directly to me, but I took it like, a lot about why she can't get a man. There's an attractive female who works on the 3rd floor of my building, and you need to be reminded, that they're beautiful sometimes and be approached. And even though she has a boyfriend, this woman would sit there. She have a nice smile on her face. She'd talk to me pleasantly. She'd hang up her phone real quick, get somebody off the phone to talk to me. And she has a boyfriend. The thing is that you treat her like a human being, and she'll show you that she's kind. Her looks don't define her and make her look like she's all that. Because not every, the whole perception is that pretty women got this arrogance. Not all of them do. Especially if they got a man. They ain't got nothing. A lot of them don't. The ones that quickly just, I got a man, get out of here. No, she's very sociable. I like that about women. You said, all I do is work. I avoid these loudmouth whores like Ebola. Yeah, I tried to, I'd say out of all the black females in the building, like that one right there I described to you just a moment ago is the one that gave me the most problems. And I'm like, why are you acting like this? Man, I'm getting transferred out of that building. I'm going back into the main building, start Monday anyway. So I don't have to deal with her anymore. I really don't. Because I gave it that look, and I wanted her to see that I was looking at her like, what? I know. I'm not stupid. I know you don't like me. Your whole expression, the way you roll your eyes right there, and you be pretending like nobody's paying attention to your ugly ass. You gotta pay attention to people. You said, it's like they hate good men. And I mentioned this yesterday to you, Demetrius, and I said this to the lady Lisa that I was talking to. I was like, these women like to give the wrong type of men the best years of their life. When they fertile, they young, and they beautiful, and they in shape. They give those to Pookie and Ray Ray. And then Pookie, and then they want to come to you when they stretched out like a limo. You know, when they need their shapewear. Like, I've seen some of the most disgusting shit I've seen earlier. I seen a woman, she been doing this for years on social media, advocating her shapewear. And when she take it off, all the loose skin just falls. She had so many babies, she lost weight. I mean, when she take off this, she take it off, all of it just went. But she had it up here, had her waist looking mad thin, and she had all it looking like she had ass. And I'm like, that shit is disgusting. That shit is disgusting. Yo, let me see if I can find now. Give me 1 second. Let me grab my phone. I'll be right back. Let me see if I can show it to you guys. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm coming. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'm going to show it to you guys. To show you what I'm talking about. Give me 1 second to bring it up.
This baby weight. I've been in this bad boy since about 9:30, so it's time for me to come out. But I just want to show you. See the snatchness?
Look at this.
Now.
Just watch.
All my stomach.
Oh.
That's what I'm talking about. The extreme curves way. Get bored, ladies.
You can't trust anymore. They getting surgery. They wearing shapewear. I mean, what do you think about that? Yes, chase money. All I want to do is just get a legit EMC job and just get on and just do me right now. Hell, even that the woman that I was telling you about that I spoke to, the attractive woman who works upstairs in the office, told me, she like, you know what? Just do. She like, do you? Okay. Don't worry about all this. They like, she like, I'm 30. She like, I'll be 38, and I ain't ready. She tell her boyfriend all the time she ain't ready to have kids. Yes, that was real. That was disgusting. That was real. This is what I'm talking about. Yes. I'm gonna show you one more time.
It's all of that bad fat, everything. It snatches all of this in. All of it. All of this baby weight. I've been in this bad boy since about 9:30, so it's time for me to come out. But I just want to show you. See the snatchness?
She causing what types of internal damage?
Yes. Now. All my stomach. That's what I'm talking about. The extreme curves way. Get bored, ladies.
Exactly. You see this? And she's been doing this for years. Like, she's been advocating these extreme curves for years. She can use that endorsement money to get that shit fucking removed, and she don't. Why? Because niggas ain't got standards. Brothers ain't got standards. They will still fuck that. They look at them, oh, damn, she got the curve, she got the thin waist, and she got that, and then zip. Oh, shit. They'll still do it anyway. So, he said they'll show the I'm sorry, I had to. You know, just in case some people was like, what's going on here? Yes. This is what we're talking about. Like, they Decepticons. No, and yeah, that's why I was like, and I've been saying it too. Like, I've been saying it for years, and I'm glad I've actually found people who make content who've been saying the same thing on the other side of the United States of America about the same thing. And it's, yeah, I saw that video too, the herpes video, man. That the guy bragging about giving women herpes, and then I'm like, ew, that does make us look bad, bro. That really does make brothers look bad. It was so horrible. Like, are you kidding me? That's how you get online? That's how you proud of it? And I agree with what you said in the video, kid. You was like this. He could have clearly said, look, my name is so and so, and I have herpes, and I contracted it from this female here, and I had unprotected sex with her. Or I'm saying I gave it to people, and I'm telling you as a warning, you should get yourself checked. You could have said it in a calm voice like that. You can't anymore. And then you gotta watch chicks, they got sores in their mouth, yeah, you name it, on their mouth, on their tongue that you can't see. And you said, like my brother told me, if you don't cut a hole in the board of plywood in place, and then come back for multiple black people with their dick stuck in it. Yes, glory hole. Yes. That's why they always doing glory hole polls. Porn. You ever notice that? There's always glory hole, and there's always some dude, some brother with his dick between it with some white chick suck. I don't even want to get into it in detail. Yeah. So that I'm laughing because that kind of makes me think about that. We said women so fake. Yes. Fake. Like, there's so many deceptive makeup out here. Like, yeah, no, I seen a Japanese female who looked like Hideo Kojima, like without makeup, looked like a gorgeous Asian woman with makeup. Yes, and literally Hideo Kojima. If you don't know who he is the creator of Metal Gear series, Organic. I don't know if you remember Metal Gear Solid. I've seen women who look like Hideo Kojima and drag, put on makeup and look like a completely different person. I was like, we're going swimming on the first date. Let me see. I'll show you. Let me see. Deceptive. Let me see if I could go to my background. Let me go to my background feature. Matter of fact, it's quicker to do it this way. Deceptive makeup. Because I want to show you guys something. How drastic these things be looking. Images. Let me find it. Let me pull it back a little bit if I can. Matter of fact, let me bring it up. Here we go. That's a little bit better. You see? I'm going to bring it up on the screen. Let me go to my browser and stuff. And I'm going to go into... let me see. Properties. Interact. Give me a second. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. Give me a second to get to it. Let me see. Deceptive makeup. Damn, it's already in here. You see this? And let me put my... see. Yeah, that's just a sample of what I'm talking about here. That's just a sample of what I'm talking about and stuff, so yeah, this is exactly what I'm talking about, man. And all races of women do it. You think that was bad? You had to see the Asian women. Oof. Lord, some of them look like they fell off the ugly tree and hit every branch and stuff. You just got a taste of it. That's why guys are like, I'm going swimming on the first date. You know, you got shapewear. You have a lot of deception out here. It's like these women want you to look a certain way. They want you to, you gotta be a certain height. Yes, I go to dating profiles. Women are still talking about height. So I'm 5'10", and if you're shorter than that, you just keep swiping left. I'm like, a guy can't help the height he was born, right? But you can help your obesity and your overweight. So when the guy tells you he wants a woman who's in shape and takes care of herself, that's not a maximum standard. That should be the minimum standard of life itself, your quality of life. You don't care about that? So you just want to be reckless with your health, reckless with your vagina, and we supposed to just be like, okay, whatever. I love you. You look good to me. I'm like, no, that don't fly. Not in my household. It's just it. Well, some guys actively go after trannies. Ask Mr. C. The DJ from Hot 97 used to be Big Daddy Kane's DJ from back in the day when he was skinny. He's just this dude. He knowingly was getting buffed off in vehicles by trannies. He knew they were men, and he had to outright admit it. At first he was trying to lie and say, they switched, there was a woman, then they tried to say it was a woman. They was like, Ebro was like, just stop lying, bro. Just tell us the truth. Just do it. I don't consider myself gay, but yeah, I had I had women and I had dude. He threw the women in there to try to make it sound like he was bi. Dude, you was messing with nothing but trannies. It's okay, bro. Just come out. Just come out. Sorry, I gotta put these drops in my eyes. My lenses are getting dry. Oh man. What's the thing about wearing contacts instead of glasses? Your vision can get cloudy because I had them in too long. I'm going to take them out when I get back in from walking the dogs. That's much better. Yeah, man. So it's a lot of things that we have to worry about as men. And I wish I was just this guru who knew all the answers to everything and stuff, but I encourage a lot more people to speak out. I mean, I started speaking out because I've been inspired by a lot of content creators, such as, Organic himself, Brian Solange, Jay the Black even. Let me see who else in the past. Hell, even Tommy. Even though I don't believe a lot of the stuff he's saying, but the fact that he has the audacity and he stands his ground. But I can't mess with frauds like Tariq Nasheed and stuff. And I'm hearing a lot of things about, today. Wait a minute, Organic, are you still watching? Because I wanted to ask you, because that sound like were you talking about Paris Milan when you said a black man put on a clout chaser and then she turned around and turned on him? Was that Paris Milan? Did she do that to Boyce Watkins, or was it Cynthia G that did that to Boyce Watkins? One of the other. It had to be one of those two. But I heard some straight disgusting, horrible stuff. Everybody is aware that Nipsey Hussle was killed, right? and stuff. The way I knew about Nipsey Hussle was because I watched Kid Organic videos, and he talked about how this guy, how great of a guy he was, and then I listened to his music and was like, oh, all right, and he can rap too. And then every interview you heard of him, he was talking about building, being positive, and trying to change your life, and so that's where my respect for him came in. But I'm not going to sit here and do a bunch of clickbait videos about this man like I was doing, like I knew who he was, like in detail. I respected what he did, and I learned about him through somebody else. Well, anyway, I heard some disgusting shit. This lady with these folds in her neck called Successful Single Ladies Live. She's basically anti-black male. She preaches about this world, and but nobody will check for her because she just looks. Anyway, she's built like Monique, and ain't no man from no other race checking for a chick built like that, unless he's a bottom shelf. So anyway, she said this thing, and when Nipsey Hussle died, she said, well, Lauren London should have secured that bag. Like, she just glanced over the fact he got killed. Oh, well, he dead. You should have did something to make sure you got money from his estate. That's exactly how they care about us, bro. These women out here making this content. But a lot of them are starved for black dick and attention. You can get you a man. They can get them a black man if they wanted to, but they don't want the everyday black man. They want Tyrone that's coming to fuck your girl. That's the type of dude they want. You remember that dude online, Tyrone? He was like, I'm here to fuck your girl. Do you remember that whole running thing? That's what they want. Yes, it is. They all using it for clout. And when she said when Successful Single Bad Wench said Lauren should have secured that bag, I'm like, yo, have some respect. You can hate black men as much as you want, but have some damn respect. And then you get on there and start talking lies about him, about he's African, he ain't care about black people, he ain't care about none of this stuff and this, that, and I'm like, wow, you fucking bitch. That's how I felt. Like, are you kidding me? This man just got killed. He just got killed. And you dragging his name in the dirt. But then again, I'm not surprised, because China Ox, like Tommy calls her, that old husky half-breed, she was talking about Stephen Clark. I ain't supporting him. I'm glad he's dead because of the shit he said about black women. But then your attitude backs up everything he says about black women. Yep, exactly. If you pregnant and you got a black male baby, abort that motherfucker. Yes, you remember that. Because Brian Solange talks about it all the time too. And Brooklyn Blue, yep, she said that. She said that. And what's the other one named Egypt? And even Egypt and got a wake up call because she realized these women these women are scandalous. Even her bad wench herself was like, you know what, I don't mess with these females no more. These females were like, you realize, like, you start realizing. And here, how do the son feel? Like, how do Irene Yvette, how do you feel talking about you pro-black and you against this and you got biracial children? How do you think those biracial children feel hearing their mother talk about being against the white man? Ain't my daddy white? Why you hate daddy so much? How they supposed to feel? Like, this is why I don't be like, oh, I'm pro this, I'm pro that. No, I'm black first, and I understand how things go. But these pro-blacks in the YouTube sector are like, they frauds. It's a hustle. But then we got the reverse hustle too. We got people like what's the dude named Brian Anthony Logan or Anthony Brian Logan, whatever his name is, and we got Brandon Tatum. Oh my God, these dudes are the biggest bootlickers I've ever seen in life. They hate themselves. I've never heard this much self-hate in ever. They hate they black and they hate themselves, basically. And they hate black men, they hate things. They talk about us like, they talk about us in the rhetoric like they white supremacists almost. You know? Brandon Tatum and I think Anthony Brian Logan, his name is. Those two. And then you got the nerve to get on a live stream. Logan got the nerve to get on the nerve to get on a live stream with Nobuita, that Japanese guy who said if blacks come to Japan, they just bring their crime and everything with them. You got on there and was talking with him, licking their boots, just like those black female cosplayers doing the same bullshit. They only do that cosplay shit to kiss up to non-black men. That's what they do it for. Yes, it's all a big joke, Organic. It's all a big joke. And when I heard him on there doing that, and I think you've even mentioned that, I was like, I think, you know what made me think about this? Your video came up again about these guys, you know, Diamond and Silk, Brandon Tatum and Logan, and how they kept flagging your video. I remember that. And you said that's why. Yeah, Brian Anthony Logan is the worst. That dude there. Brian, yeah, it's Brian Anthony Logan. But Brandon Tatum, my God. And him yelling, the way he yelling. The way he be looking like he's so angry. He's like, he reminds me of Sheriff Clark. That, super coon. Sheriff Clark. People dying of malnutrition and unsanitary conditions in your prison. That dude. Horrible, horrible people. And I'm like, are you really standing for this? And you know what makes me think of that? Because earlier I go back to, even when it comes to gaming content, we have people like OJ talking like this all the time. You who you trying to appeal to? If people like you, you don't have to talk like this and talk non-threatening and all this other stuff. They will just like you and they respect you. You don't have to be nobody you're not. Let me see what's going on in this comment section also. Yeah, like, I'm telling you, like, and I got into arguments on Twitter about that. I was like, a lot of these black females do this cosplay. Like, what's the female that you did a video about? Domo Schnickenberger, her name, whatever her name is. She was pro sex worker, pro cosplay. Exactly. They whoring themselves out to Asian men and to white men. No offense to anybody who's white here. Okay? But this is what I'm talking about. These black female cosplayers who pro sex worker, who do all this stuff. They doing it to attract non-black men. Because they make fun of black men who do stuff like this. Like Andre, the nerd, they make fun of him. Tyrone Magnus, they make fun of him. They make fun of him. But they would do all that stuff to get somebody like that. Like, you see the whole hypocrisy and the irony of the situation? And you say, yep. And there's a lot of ways to ghetto gag. Yes, ghetto gagging is more than just being on that video getting bukkakied on and getting pissed on, getting dog feces turned on you and stuff. That shit is disgusting. Like, why would you do that? And then they even try to play slick by getting black men to join in to make it sound like, look, okay, people gonna stop buying our stuff, so now we're gonna show black men doing it too. So the black females can keep doing it. Cause I've never in the life of me seen anything black men do anything like that. And even when it's interracial and it's a black man and a white woman, they might be like rough, but not like rough like slapping them. They it's like hardcore fucking. Not like I'm gonna have her on a leash and do all this other stuff with her. No, I don't know. I don't see that elsewhere. I really don't. He said, look up Doma. Yeah, look up for Doma and Sue. I did. Yup. You looked out for her And then you realize what she was all about. And she probably was doing homie. She probably was doing the guy who fired her, that called her the N-word. She probably was letting it slide. He had her managing 2 of the restaurants, and he probably was letting it slide. She was probably letting it slide, but their relationship ended up poorly, and now she want to complain about being called nigga. She heard that word more than you think coming from that man. But when she gets scorned, she want to do the Omarosa on you. Once she got fired from the White House, she want to do an expose like you want to be welcomed back into black society. Fuck out of here. I'm not falling for that. I'm not falling for that. I'm so sorry about doing this on live broadcast, but you don't understand how my left contact is really bothering me. And my right one too. Yep. And I was saying earlier, like many months ago, I did a Black Conscious of Fury video, and I did it on Ciara, saying that she's not a saint, and neither are her followers. Man, people got mad. I had to block and delete this female because she started getting really nasty in the comment section. And then she called herself trying to subscribe to me, and I still blocked her. So, she told me, oh, that's why your channel can't grow. You trying to talk like you Tommy. So no, I'm not trying to talk like I'm Tommy. My thing is, you act like Ciara wasn't out there she was fucking 50 Cent before, Bow Wow, Amari Stoudemire and stuff. And then she got with Future. She was being passed around like the church plate and stuff. But she decided, of all those men, Bow Wow, really don't got no problem with Bow Wow. Amari Stoudemire, no problems with him. 50 Cent, no problems really with 50, even though he's a troll and everything. But no problems with him. But you chose to have the child with Future. A guy who has how many kids? About 7 or 8 maybe? You chose to have it with him. And then it's a fairy tale. You end up with Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson's a simp. He's just a high-paid simp now. And every time they talked about this new deal he signed, he's the highest-paid quarterback right now. And every time I see a picture, it's with her, because she know what she done hatched onto that gravy train. She ain't letting go anytime soon. And what are black women doing? They living vicariously through her. And when I say she's not a saint, they get upset because they realize they asses ain't saints either. Because you condone that type of behavior. Giving the wrong type of men the best years of your life, giving them your fertility. Oh yeah, you had Russell Wilson's kid, but then you got the nerve to have Future Jr. and Russell Wilson's jersey and taking pictures just to spite him. And you know what Future said that was so cool about the situation? He said, look, if my son gonna be an athlete and he's gonna get coaching from Russell Wilson, one of the best, I'm all for it. He turned that negative into a positive. But he said this is hard, trying to pit us against one another. I got no problems with him. If he can teach my son the game, and my son can be something good with himself, why would I care? But she cares because she's using vindictiveness. And you say, yo. And they live vicariously through Meghan Markle. Let me tell you something about Meghan Markle. Meghan Markle is not proud of her black ancestry. She's not. She got surgery on her nose to make her nose. She had a nose that was more centric to African American people. She had surgery on her nose and everything. Wears her hair straight because she has curly hair, and she had the regular nose. She looked like a light-skinned black woman. She's mixed, so she's biracial. These same women advocating, oh, we got chocolate in the Buckingham Palace. You are the same women who will beat this pretty light-skinned girl ass in high school just because you jealous of her. These are the same women advocating and living vicariously through her. Man, this phone, me and this phone don't get along. Man, if he don't, my brother left. I'm about to hang up. Give me 1 second. Wow, just when I reach to pick up the phone, it hangs up. Which is good, because I don't want to talk to nobody on that anyway. So you said, funny thing is, I used to see CRA Golden Glide all the time hanging with hood cats back in the day. And doesn't even like regular. She doesn't even like, yep. You told me she was real, like, bougie. Time I try talking to black women, black girls, they want to compare me to other black person, what they say and what they do, because they want. You know why they do that, Legendary? Because they have a type. These women have a type, and this type is always this, like they have that type, and they want you to fit that mold. But you serve a purpose. They say they think they want us to be. They want the regular guys that they call lames. They change their tune sooner or later. About 30 or 40 pounds later. About a couple kids later. Or they find that simp. They find that simp that'll be like, okay, I get, you know, I've been waiting for you. You finally single. I was like, I ain't having no kids. I mean, I'm not taking care of your kids. I'm not going to help you take care of your kids. And they like this whole perspective that, hey, a real man will step in. I'm like, who said that shit? A black woman said some shit like that. Of course, you typically said some shit like that. A real man would take care of another man's children. No. It don't fly like that. So don't be you. If she wants you to be something, if she's not in essence with what you are, if she's not co-signing with that, why would you even be bothered with somebody like that? It makes no sense and stuff. So just stick to being you and stuff. And this type of behavior that gives that birth to that whole feeling that a lot of black guys go elsewhere and date. They do. And then these same black women want to get online and be bitter and over the hill and saying, I'm tired of that excuse that black guys say black women weren't checking for them. I'm like, you bitches say the same shit. You know, we got this Crystal Swirls chick. She looked like an IR baboon. Talking, and she talks so, she talks so negatively about black men. And she had this dude looked like he was a fucking alcoholic. This older white guy talking that shit, and I'm like, what? Are you serious? And sure enough, they broke up because his face was in camera and he was about to get dragged. Yeah, I know. I keep these things in my, like, I'm about to take these lenses out and put the glasses on, because these things, you know, you're only supposed to have them in for a maximum of 12 hours a day. So there's a lot of things that are just wrong, and it affects people, and it should affect them in a positive way, even though it's a negative. When women treat you like that, Legendary, basically distance yourself from them. Continue doing you. Continue striving to be better. That's all you can do, and stuff. And just whatever falls in place. But always move smarter. Always learn from your previous relationships. A lot of women don't learn from their previous relationships, or they want to play ignorant. They want to play perpetual victim. Like Paris Milan is that example. I agree with Brian Solange about that. Paris Milan is the internal victim. He said he learned that from people who worked with her, that she's always the victim, and she reminds me so much of women I know around here in Jersey City, New Jersey. perpetual victim. Everything is, oh, woe is me and stuff. And then her followers help. Her followers help. And she's not the only one who pull that victim thing online. Because, of course, a lot of hit dogs are going to holler along with her. Because they also are sitting here with no accountability. They're sitting here believing a lot of this nonsense. And they don't want to take the reins. They want you to do all the heavy lifting and take all the blame and put it on your shoulders. They want to put it on your shoulders. A lot of them they don't know what accountability is. It's like kryptonite to a black woman, unfortunately. It is. And even sitting here talking about this, they want to always try to say, you see, you always talk about women, but men do the same stuff. No shit, Einstein. I know they do. But this ain't about men. I don't associate myself with those men. I don't condone their behavior. You women sit here and constantly tell a lot of men how insignificant they are, how they ain't shit, or what they need to do to get in your good graces. But you women don't have any character that's worth getting in good graces with. All you have is that big old fat ass of yours, if you have one, if it's natural. And you think sex is a way of bartering. Like, I put my video, like, somebody on the comment section, you know, the black woman's apology, you still mad? For the most part. Not all of them. Some, my friend yesterday apologized to me about something. She said, I'm sorry if I make you feel that way. That's not my intention. And stuff. It's very rare. I'm not saying it doesn't exist. It's very rare that you hear that, especially in a relationship. When you're in a relationship and your girlfriend apology is, you still mad about that? That relationship is not going to last. It's not going to last. It's definitely not going to last. You said this is all sad. Like, I mean, I know some women were bad, but I didn't know they were that bad. And this is not me saying it like I'm playing the victim. This is me through experience. This is me through observation. This is me through listening to many other black YouTube content creators out here that are in far different parts of the country going through the same thing simultaneously, and they need some place to talk. They need some place to understand, because they might be going through this and they might be doubting themselves, thinking like, it's just me that's the problem. No, I don't think I'm gonna get married. I don't think I'm gonna get married. I don't see it happening, unfortunately. I really don't. I thought about it. I don't see myself getting married. And that's a lot of things too. That brings up a lot of things too about, look at the birth rates, how it's dropping. The marriage rates have dropped big time. And these women always want to turn around and make it sound like, what's this situation? These guys are just impregnating all these women out here, but they not marrying them. These guys ain't shit. I'm like, look, you have to understand that it's been proven that women have sex, especially black women, they have sex with the same dudes. Multiple women. 10 black women will sleep with the same 2 dudes. So that's 5 a dude. And will get pregnant. Each of them will get pregnant by that one dude. And then they want to sit here and blame all black men for that. When we know more than half of black men in this country are not fathers. Nearly half of them are not fathers. And you said that was the way of saying, yep. You know what? I can't take this no more. I'm going to take these lenses out. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm going to go get my glasses. I'm still here, people. I'll be back in a moment. Just taking them out here and putting them into clean for the night. I could not take it anymore. That was killing me. Okay, I am back. I really had to. My eyes were going crazy. So I had to go to glasses now. Alright. That is much better. Yikes. Whew. That is much better. But yeah, I don't think I'm getting married. I mean, that boat doesn't sell. But people got married at old age. They got married again. Most people who get married at old age been married before and stuff. And I've noticed that a lot of people get remarried, but to get married for the first time doesn't happen as much as you think. It doesn't. And I wish in a perfect world, it would be different and stuff. But I know what I know now, and I can't unlearn that because it still serves its purpose. I can't unlearn what I know now. It's just not good out here for a lot of women. It's just not. I mean, a lot of them don't know how to treat men. And I ain't saying wash my feet, make me a hot meal or something whenever I want it. But she should know how to cook. She definitely should know how to cook. Hell, I find out today I cook better than a lot of females my age. Alright? I've been on this earth for 4 decades. And I'm like, are you kidding me? But I'm trying to figure my way out on a lot of these things now. What was that? I was trying to think. I just lost my train of thought. I was trying to remember what I wanted to show you guys or talk about real quick. It escapes me at this moment. But let me see. I know for a fact that I'm never getting married or having kids. I'm happy with that. Well, and nobody should force you on that. That's what the lady told me today at the female that I talk to every now and then at my job, the attractive one I was talking about earlier. She's like nobody can force you on that, People try to make you, she said, people try to make you feel like you are less of a human being because you don't have kids or you don't get married. That's exactly what happened with me and my friends. Both my friends got married and I didn't. And man, the whole dynamic changed. She don't want her husband hanging out with me. I was like, little do you know, your husband was the one who was doing all the hoeing out of the 3 of us. I was the good dude. All right, and that's just how I am. I realized I pulled out of relationships for this time being. It was because I kept making the same mistakes. I kept attracting the same type and going with it rather than checking myself and learning. And when I realized the common factor that played a big part was me, you have to step back and be accountable for that and realize, what are you doing wrong? All right? And then you realize, I need to put my foot down on this situation. I need to stop doing this. I need to stop dating these women with these children. Okay? That's the thing today. That's the average. I'm 40 years old. The odds of me finding a woman who don't have children is slim. Very slim. Again, let me look at this right now. That's what I wanted to say. And then People were like, oh, I'm gonna be on dating apps, and I'm like, you know what? If you don't engage in a quarrel, they talk shit. Yep. Let me go to this. Let me go to this app I wanted to show you guys. All right, because the women don't come. They don't like guys. They don't like good guys. But there's a certain type that I attract, and I'll be damned if I go with it. Everybody who come after me, for the most part, is cosmetically challenged, or they are obese. And what's going on? Like, the women who come after me are like large, or they cosmetically challenged. Look at this. You can see her taking the picture all the way in the distance. Why? Because she's large. That's what comes. Look at her shape. That's what comes after me. Okay? That's what comes after me. This is why you want to understand why I'm single. Let me go to another one right here. This is what comes after me, huh? You see that? This is what comes after me. You wonder why I'm single? All right. This is who's checking for me. This is who comes after me. Okay? Look at this. This is who comes after me. That's a woman, y'all. That's a woman. Fuck. All right? She's 42. God damn it. She'll be somebody's aunt. This is what comes after me, y'all. This is what comes after me. You see? All right? And it doesn't stop there. You get your occasional attractive female, but then the relationship, you get your occasional attractive ones, but the relationship or whatever, they just stop talking to you. They just ghost you after a while. But let's get back on it. You get this to talk to you too. And little news flash to y'all. This is a man. This is a man. Okay? This is a trans. Even though it doesn't say it, I know it. You know how I know it? Because somebody put me onto that. Now, yep. They put it in the now they finally put it in the comment section. And sure enough, look. A little bit well about me. I'm a trans. Just here for some cool people and stuff. Yo. Not only is this person a trans, they're a fucking porn star. Dick bigger than mine. Yes, I definitely will. Right? My thing is, I need a better class of black women. Man, please. I had one female who, she was attractive, young black female, but she hated her complexion because she was darker than I was. I was like, are you kidding me? This is the self-hate I had to deal with. But no, I prefer black women. I do. I'm just telling you, like, the types. God, like, no, no. Then let's look at nope. Okay, got the body for that? Jesus Christ. Like, That face, man. Senator Dwight Howard. Yep. And then yeah, I'm just showing you the, like, when I look at this person looked at your account, this person's looking after you. And then you have the fat white women who come after me too, who look at me too. Look at the jaw on this woman, man. Look at the jaw on her, bro. Look at that jaw. Jesus Christ. Look. How did you say? You said most black women be trying to act like dudes. Legendary. How you say organic? Cock strong. Oh man. But my thing is, I love black women, but I'm tired of the ones stepping to me or the ones out here being out of shape and fat. I have a preference, and I think that's what my preference is about. But you can have you can check off on all the looks department, but if you don't have no character and we don't mesh well, it's still not gonna work out. But my thing is, like, weight is very important to me. Like, health and weight is very important to me. And people try to say that's shallow. I was like, you could call it what you want, but isn't that the basic desire? The basic, that's essential to life. I shouldn't have to force nobody to be that way. I shouldn't have to force nobody to actually take care of themselves. I can help you, I can support you, and I can coach you as a friend. I can guide, but as for like dating, no. And it's not, my thing is, there's not an amount of me looking past all that. That can't, why people like, why can't you look past that? I'm like, because she can treat me kindly. She can know how to treat a man, to keep a man amongst her, but she don't know how to treat herself. That's important. Treat, how to take care of yourself and treat yourself. But she's so kind, she do that. She don't know how to treat herself. Yeah, I don't get it. And a lot of these women who come after me they're out of shape, or they're just obese. And I'm sorry, I can't do that. Like, look, come on, come on, you're not fooling nobody. Look at this. Look at that. You see? And then look at the weave. Look at the weave. The weave. You never know. She could be the one here. You know what other black females tell me? You could be blocking your blessings. You don't know. You could be the one for you. And I'm like, yeah, I would say something like that. And this is why I said what I said, organic. They don't keep, women will defend women because they're women, not because they're wrong or not because they're right. That's why I say what I say, because women want you there because they want to know if they slip up and they start putting on extra pounds, you're gonna be there. You're gonna support them, and you want to see them still as attractive as they were before that. Yes, there are a lot of hoe ass niggas online. Yes, a lot of them. Yeah, I'm just going through this because I was trying to show you. Yeah, this just. It's that either big or they cosmetically challenged. Like, I hear the women in Cali look good. Is that true, organic? Or they look good and they just mostly eat bad wenches? Somebody answer that. Yup. How the women in California? I hear that Californian women kind of tend to take care of themselves a little bit more, but the black women are just, a lot of them are like be trying to swirl and be trying to be down with the swirl nation. Because my stance on it is that I'm looking to basically, you said Cali women are hot, but like majority are whores now. Oh my God, we can't escape it. We cannot escape it at all. Yeah, and the hustles, like, on IG, you was talking about IG thoughts. A lot of them will direct message you, DM you, and be like, you know what, you want to see more? You hit me on my Cash App. I'll send you some more risque pictures. I'm like, oh my God. All right, that's what it's come down to. They selling sex. Some of them don't even have to sell ass anymore. They selling sex. But remember the case of the women, those two hair-headed blonde females that she met that dude to have sex with him, and he died. He had a heart attack, and instead of calling the police, she took his money and spent like thousands of his dead man's money. And now she's saying she was trying to get people to advocate, like, I'm too pretty to go to jail. I'm a nice person. I'm like, no, you're not a nice person. You let that man die. You could have called the authorities and helped save his life, but you ain't want people to know you were there to suck his dick for money. Fuck out of here. I know I'm gonna be traveling soon. Once I get this EMT thing going, I get this vacation. I got the vacation time because I'm already. I've been at the hospital for a long time. I'm just waiting to get transferred over in a full-time position so I can have everything to keep going. Let me say, that's what I've been hearing. I tried dating a Cali chick, didn't work out. She was fucking everything in her path, men and women. Ugh, Jesus Christ. Yep, a lot of them on YouTube will expose themselves. Like, you should have known something was up with Paris. Oh, this white guy, I took his number. I'm like, what are you fishing for? You fishing to get I don't know, man. I can't say save yourself blackmail, but I think they had the right idea. Yeah, a lot of these people have the right idea, but there's just certain things that you just can't fully commit on. I get that. So I'm feeling you should take philosophies and just do you. Take the best philosophies and do you. That's why I can't be a full-on MGTOW, because some of them want to go deep into it with the robots and shit, and I can't do that. But I can definitely know how to move smarter amongst women. I know how to move smarter and know that I don't have to go after every woman. I don't need notches on my belt. At this age, I need a woman who gets it. A woman who understands you. A woman who really genuinely cares about you. But she has to care about herself. She gotta know her way through life. Have common sense. Have a sense of humor. Because these women out here don't. Like, a lot of them don't know how to enjoy things with you. Like, look at me. Look what I do. Look what I do for a hobby. Exactly. They will shit all over what I do for a hobby. But if I was out there throwing dollar bills into girls' G-strings at fucking Gentleman's Club, that'd be a problem too. Whereas I go to the gym, I go to work, I come home, and I see you here, or I spend time with you, or we go out places and stuff. But when we not going out places, I'm doing this. I'm not choosing this over you. I need something to just, sometimes I want to do something to unwind. Just because we in the same house under each other all the time doesn't mean I have to have my dick inside you 24/7. Or be laying up with you watching fucking Real Housewives of Atlanta or Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Let me do what I want to do. Have this. I could be out fucking somebody else. Or I could be out doing something else. It's funny, like I said, like earlier, they make fun of a lot of things we do. They don't let you be you. But they would let Tyrone, Devontae, T-Bone, and Savage have their way. They let them have the keys to the Vagina Kingdom. But this is not me shaming those dudes. I mean, as you notice, I'm not talking like those dudes, oh, these guys here, fuck these dudes and stuff, I'm better than them. No, this is me telling you, like, look, there's these guys out here, I'm this type of guy, you got this guy here and this guy here, but she decides to, how you gonna go with the type you do that runs all through you and over you, and then you want to get mad at somebody like me and the other dudes out here? That's the only thing I have a problem with. If you're gonna ride the whore train, stay on the whore train. Because, like I keep saying through these videos, you giving your best years to the wrong type of men, and you only get one life. And people, like, and I always hear this shit from females, well, some women gotta realize it on their own. There's no giving time. You can't tell her what to do. But y'all constantly on social media telling us what to do. Every time. You're here telling us what to do all the time. And that has to change. But guys, I'm about to wind this one down. I have to go take care of the dogs, get ready for work. I got 12 hours and shit of work tomorrow. 8 hours at one job, and then 4 hours at my part-time job. But I will have the weekend off. But it's my mother's birthday this Monday, so we're going to more than likely be doing something for her Saturday and Sunday. Take her out to brunch, hopefully. More than likely, that's what we're going to do. I still got to figure out would you get the woman who has everything? Well, she doesn't have everything. I don't know what to get her, but I'm going to figure it out. But let me read these before I go. Oh man, the 90s was the shit. Let me tell you, as a kid in the 90s, I was in 1990, I was 12 years old. When 1990 hit, I was 12 years old. I can tell you, like, for 90, like a good run between 90 to 2000, I think was some of the best years of my life, man. Especially dealing with she'd be 66. Throughout up to my early 20s was some of the best years of my life I had with females. Like to be honest with you, it was really good. Like, relationship, and sometimes you had to say goodbye. People break up, but just to remember how innocent you both were to a degree. Even though I got in my, we in our 20s, early 20s, you still have some kind of innocence to you. Like, love is still new to you for the most part. Unless you were getting ran through like a hoe in high school and you just was fucking mad bitches. But it was still fairly new to you. It felt fresh, walking, holding hands and all that stuff, going out places and going out to places, that felt good. Now today, people got their heads in the fucking cell phones all the time while they out with their significant other. I know I have my head in the cell phone, but I'm in New York using navigation to get to businesses and looking up places where I can go add to my collection, or I can go eat somewhere, something like that. And I'm by myself, damn it. But it used to have such a good feeling to it when I was younger. And I'm saying, things change for a reason. And we go through tough times, we go through dark ages to come out. And that renaissance is going to come back sooner or later. Maybe then. Maybe things might be different. Maybe marriage might be an option. But I don't know, children, I don't think I'm too old for that. I want to be a 75-year-old man with a 30-year-old son. I don't want that, or a daughter. I don't know. I can't really say much about it. I'm trying to stick around as long as possible, like to keep myself healthier, because I feel like you see people on social media all the time talking about, oh, you haven't lived until you traveled. I'm like, I ain't got the money to travel. I'm at the point where I finally found something that I'm good at, that I wanted to do. You know, I wouldn't say I'm good. I need more experience in EMT, but I was good enough to pass the national certification exam. And if you look up there, you see my plaque and my first logo they gave me. You see, I was good enough to get through that course, where I was the only black man in that class. The only black man left in that class. It was all the other black people dropped out at the beginning. It was 42 day one, and that shit dwindled down and ended up only being 19 of us by the end of it. And I was the only black dude left. Alright? And they don't want to see, I'm having issues right now. They don't even want to give me the position. So I'm looking elsewhere, because I'm a black man. Even the black EMTs tell me that, like, they said this is why. They like, we hate to tell you that, but this is why. You know how hard we had to fight to get in here? And I applied for a per diem position, even though that would give up my benefits. I applied just to see if they would call me. They haven't called me. I applied for full time. They haven't called me. I'm like, you know what? Do I have to start learning Rosetta Stone here? Yeah. I think I am a wine and cheese brother, man. He talking about just guys that like the game, guys who like to have you. Yeah, I'm a wine and cheese brother. I know I am. And I'm happy with that. Because people like, oh my God, you done go places? Oh yeah, I go to New York and stuff all the time. The thing is, I don't linger. I go take care of what I need to take care of, and then I go home. That's what I do. Or I go and you don't hear about me. I don't advertise my moves like I used to. I'm a kid. I mean, when I was a kid, or I was young on Facebook. I don't need to set up point location all the time. I go take care of what I need to take care of. People are used to seeing you monitored your whole movements, and they think I'm just in the house all the time. No, I take care of what I need to take care of. I go where I want to go, and then I go back home. I don't make every movement. This is how people plot on you. You become a creature of habit. People plot on you when you least expect it. I know it sounds crazy, but hey, it is what it is. But for real, y'all, I gotta head on out and stuff. I'm gonna add these new games to this collection. I'm running out of space, y'all. But anyway, thank you so much, everybody. Organic, Demetrius, Javabina, Legendary Strategic Productions, Chris, that was here earlier, Marinos, Nemesis, everybody stopping by, man. Thanks. You know, somebody say, I should have more subs, but it's not. When you yourself, then you're not gonna get more subs. They want you to be out here yelling, cursing, or they want you to be out here having a cockfest or being a fanboy. I like being myself, because if I have a small stream like this and I have a bunch of people on here that go through it and they understand, that's good. That makes it all worthwhile. So, good night, y'all. And thanks for, it's been fun, definitely. Thanks for calling in a good stream. One more thing before you do that. Hit the thumbs up on the video, y'all. Like, I hate to ask for that. Everybody hit a thumbs up on it. Oh, you still here? You just working? Oh, Chris, you still here, man. Thanks for sticking here the whole time with me, even though working. I do that too. Sometimes I put the one AirPod in the ear, where I could sneak around with just one in my ear, and I listen to that's how I was listening to Organic and Brian Solange the other day. I had it in my ear. I was at work just listening to it and stuff, because I got the YouTube Premium where you can actually shut the phone on and it plays in the background, because you can't do that on standard YouTube. But yeah, Thanks a lot, everybody. But I gotta go. Get everything ready. Get these dogs walked and all that good stuff. Thanks a lot, y'all. Check y'all later. Peace out.